do like horror movies.
I'm a big horror movie fan. I never watch them by myself because I'm too scared.
I love horror movies. I love a good psychological thriller.
I like watching horror movies with other people. I've never seen one in the theater. I think that would be too much for me.
I love horror movies. If I have nothing to watch with my roommates, we turn on a horror movie.
I'm never gonna sit down by myself and watch a horror movie. Like, I'm scared of everything.
I do like horror movies.
My favorite, just based on nostalgia, is probably the original It miniseries. Not because it's that scary. I actually think it was hilarious, and I thought it was hilarious when I watched it at 10.
I think my favorite horror movie is probably Hereditary by Ari Aster.
The scariest movie I've ever seen is Hereditary.
Hereditary?
It's very well filmed. It just has a very intellectual thought about how the camera's placed, and it kind of puts all the actors in a dollhouse.
Less focused on jump scares or like gimmicks, but more focused on the psychological dynamic that a family can have.
But I feel like Hereditary is one of the first horror films I saw that actually like did a lot with the genre and also tackled some of the themes of like loss and grieving.
Blair Witch Project, just because of the way that it was filmed. Even though it's not the most traditionally scary, it's just very intriguing to me.
If I had a favorite horror movie, it would probably be something that I watched when I was a child. The Woman in Black or The Conjuring, because those are like core memories, because that was probably the first time I was really scared.
I think I would say my two favorite genres of horror movies would be paranormal ones or the really camp old classic horror films. There's a line in the script that JoJo has that is solely just me voicing my opinion on horror movies, where she's saying that she's totally fine with supernatural horror movies, but it's the horror movies that are about like a serial killer showing up and murdering everyone in the house that really gets to her, and that's me. Actually, she cites The Strangers, and that's because I had a very impactful experience with The Strangers when I was like 9 years old.
If they ever do a live action Teen Titans, and I know that they've done a live action show, but if they do a movie and if they focus on Tara's story arc, I want to be her. I just want to throw rocks at bitches and have a whole story arc where I have to overcome my anxiety and learn to control my powers. I really feel like that's me right now.
We were watching Avatar yesterday, and there's always like, in every single episode, there's like, they go to some village or something, and there's always like a background character that's like, where did he come from? Like it's like they get like 2 lines, like I want to play that.
The first thing that popped into my head are like my 2 favorite musicals, Sweeney Todd and Les Mis. I pictured myself playing Helena Bonham Carter's character in Sweeney Todd, and I was like, I think that would be so fun.
The hit Netflix show First Kill about the 2 lesbians, one's a vampire hunter and one's a vampire. Any of them.
Right now, Sheila and Hair.
Mona Lisa Vito. That's who I want to play. In a staged version of My Cousin Vinny, a courtroom drama.
The first thing that came to my mind was Jade from Victorious, so I'm gonna stick with it.
I would really love to play Rose in The Antipodes by Annie Baker. Annie Baker's my favorite playwright.
This could never happen because I'm not British, but I'd love to play the Doctor. That would be such an incredible role. I would just want to get an outfit. Like I would want like my look to be set up and stuff like that, but like I said, not British, so I guess the closest I could get is Captain Jack Harkness, and that would also be a blast.
Anything that Meryl Streep has played ever, like if I could be like young Miranda Priestley, the witch from Into the Woods, something with a little bit of drama. You know, I want to be able to just like yell.
If I had to play any character, it would be Yoda. Because I feel like he's chill. Or maybe Baby Yoda.
Oh God.
I would love a movie to be written about me being the third in Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's relationship, because I can never decide who I'd rather be romantically on screen with. Por qué no nos dos? Or Dylan O'Brien, or Halle Bailey, or Chloe Bailey. Rihanna acts. We could do Ocean's 9.
Oh.
Jack Dalton.
Tess. Well, Jack, obviously. Like, what do you mean?
I have a saved category on my Instagram.
Why is this so difficult?
I feel like I have so many random crushes on like actors. Eddie Redmayne, probably.
Oh, they're all old.
I think my first crush on an actor was Josh Holloway on Lost.
Keira Knightley. Because I'm gay.
The Chris Hemsworth, because he's like the best Chris. We can argue this later.
I think I have to agree with Chris Hemsworth nowadays. Short hair. Short hair. I am a short hair Chris Hemsworth stan. The long hair looks fine, but not for me. Cut it off.
Or someone like James McAvoy, like one of those like underrated. Oh my! I take it all back. Matt Smith. I take it all back. I take it all. Matt Smith.
That's it.